their application there. Well, does that mean this? And then it was silly, and the judge threw it out. They already tried to appeal it, and they held it like it's going
There was an
even
injunction.
higher. But
Right.
we're moving forward. The city's doing business. They feel, and we feel that it's going to go through. But it was a pain in the butt. You're right.
Mr. Johnson, was that the end of your comment?
Any other questions?
Oh, no, thank you very much. But
Thank
if you
you.
have more to say, I didn't mean to cut you off. And the name of your place is Kinship, right?
Kinship Cannabis Co., yes.
Okay.
Thank
It's
you
very
much.
informative. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Bye-bye.
you. Next in line?
Full council, my name
Jeff
is
and
Don
Kurt.
Sellers. I'm at
Molina.
23049 Kensington, Oakland, Taylor. I read here 2 weeks ago from the book, Tell Your Children, about the marijuana and the mental illness.
And we're not going to
And
read
the
from
Bible.
we're not going to read from any,
You're not going to read from the
not
book?
going to
Okay.
take any readings
Let me
tonight.
give you a
But I would
synopsis.
like for you to tell me what your feelings are about this, or any comments you have about the ordinance that we're voting on today,
Okay.
and your feelings on it. But not, I don't want any scripture read up here today.
Okay. The book very much made clear that the more marijuana you have, the more you're going to have for mental illness and violence. My concern is that the city doesn't go like the Seattle city did, where things just got worse and worse and worse, because it started out where it looked really good and then it went real bad. There was an article in the newspaper about a corrections officer that he was also a Navy veteran. He almost committed suicide because of his overload and his problems. His service dog was able to recognize he was in a state of stress and help him out, which was, it was a very nice article for the service doctor. But for our frontline people, such as our nurses, our doctors, our firefighters, our police officers, more mental illness and more violence means more lives lost. That's it. About all I got.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming up. Appreciate it. Council? Next in line, please.
Angela Osborne, 103 Taylor. In 2020, my mother got cancer and went through chemo. Nowhere in the city of Taylor did I go get her any edibles. She had no appetite. She was sick. And so I had to basically send somebody else out, but I didn't have the opportunity to go get it for her. And it did help with her nausea, and it helped her to have an appetite. I think what kind of bothers me the most about this whole situation is that I sat and I tried to do a Google search of how many liquor licenses we have in the city of Taylor. How many places and establishments, restaurants, and everything else sell beer, wine, booze? I don't see anybody bitching about that. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No swearing. That's another thing I forgot to say.
I'm sorry. I don't see anybody complaining about that. And my mother-in-law, she died from cirrhosis of the liver. Have you ever seen anybody die from that?
Yes.
It's a horrible death. I've never seen anybody die from too much weed. Ever.
Yes.
It is so unfortunate that it's okay to drink. Alcohol's legal. And I've heard this argument so many times. Alcohol's legal. Well, so is marijuana. It is legal. I personally don't use it. I have used the cream because I have aches and pains because I'm almost 55 years old, and that check engine light comes on, it doesn't go off. It helps. I should be able to just go up to the corner, just like I
else, Ms. Osborne?